Hey everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of English Chat. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a topic that many English learners struggle with: building a consistent study routine. Whether you're preparing for an exam like TOEFL or IELTS, trying to improve your speaking skills, or just brushing up on grammar, having a good daily habit can make all the difference. So today we'll follow a conversation between Chris and Emily, two friends who are passionate about helping learners like you stay motivated and build better study habits. Let's jump right in. Hello today, welcome back. One afternoon, Chris and Emily met up for coffee. They started talking about how hard it can be to keep studying English every day. Here's their conversation. You know, Emily, I've been thinking lately. I really want to get better at English, but I always lose motivation after a few days. Do you ever feel like that?
Honestly, all the time. When I first started learning English, I tried to study for hours every day. But after a week or two, I'd just stop completely. It felt like too much work, you know?
Exactly. That's what happens to me too. I start strong, then life gets busy, and I forget about it. But I read somewhere that consistency is more important than studying for long periods.
Totally agree. Even 10 or 15 minutes a day can help you improve over time. The key is doing something regularly, not trying to do everything at once. For example, I used to listen to English podcasts while walking my dog. At first, I didn't understand much, but now I can follow conversations easily.
That's smart. So instead of seeing English as homework, you made it part of your lifestyle. I guess the same idea applies to other skills too, like reading or writing.
Exactly. Another thing that helped me was setting specific days for different activities, like Mondays and Wednesdays for grammar, Tuesdays and Thursdays for listening practice, and weekends for reading or writing. It kept things organized and I didn't feel overwhelmed.
Oh yeah, I did something similar when I was learning Spanish, and tracking my progress helped a lot. I used to write down what I studied each day in a notebook. Later, I switched to apps like Notion and Duolingo.
Yes, having some kind of system makes it easier to stay on track. But let's be honest, sometimes it's still hard to stay motivated.
True. That's why I learned to set smaller goals. Instead of thinking, I want to speak fluently, I asked myself, what can I do this week to move forward? Maybe finish one chapter of a book in English, or record myself talking for 1 minute without stopping.
Those small wins really matter. And another tip is to make it fun. Watch movies, follow influencers on Instagram, join language exchange groups online. Anything that makes you enjoy the process.
Definitely. If you enjoy what you're doing, it won't feel like a chore. And remember, it's okay to skip a day or take a break. Just don't stop completely. What matters is getting back on track the next day. So there you go, a real-life conversation between Chris and Emily about how to build a consistent study routine in English. Some of the main ideas they talked about were making English part of your daily life, setting realistic goals, tracking your progress, staying motivated with small wins, and making learning fun. We hope these tips help you create a study routine that works for you. Thanks for watching our very first episode of English Chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. See you next time. Keep practicing, and remember, every little step counts. Bye!